Hello everybody, Ian Robson here, and welcome to Fichtelberg. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is having a lovely Saturday afternoon. This is Fichtelberg. This is one of the maps that is from the Mod Hub, I believe. If you're interested in checking it out, that's where you can get it from, the Mod Hub. There is a link in the description as well, if you'd like. Hello Neferu, Bob, Mason, Spud, Morin. Hello Jonas, Laurel from Sweden. And hello Brave Dave as well. Hope you guys are doing well. Had my thing from the back there. Privet. I don't know how to say your name properly, I'm sorry, but hello from Russia. That's one of the very few words I know in Russian. Privet. And other than that, I don't think I know very many. Do I know any other ones? I don't think so. But anyways, what we're going to do is take a look at the Fichtelberg map here. And what we're going to do is going to take a little drive around. I'll show you what the map looks like a little bit. I haven't I've looked a little bit around, nothing too crazy. I haven't played that much on the map yet, but we have a whole bunch of random stuff here. Hello from Belgium. I guess from Belgium you could say bonjour. Morning Judson, what's up? Hey Shane, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Right. So anyways, here we are in this is the Valtra, I don't know, it's on the Mod Hub, it's a fast tractor. It's one that does 120 kilometers, something like that. So we're going to take a look around. Why does this feel so strange? That's weird. I feel like there's a delay, like a big delay. Anyways, we're going to take a look around. And what's the proper way to use a buffalo? Use it to transport wood to the mill? You can use whatever way you want. Usually in reality, you'd probably just use it to get out of the woods and then you take it onto a semi-truck because that's about as far as it goes. Sorry for my English, don't worry, Jonas, it's all good. So this is what the map looks like. It is a pretty diverse map. It's got lots of different various size fields. It's got some square fields, some non-square fields. It's got some oddly shaped fields, but kind of got some narrow roads on it. It's pretty nice overall, actually, so if you're interested in checking out, Mark, what's going on, buddy? Bonjour, Mark, ça va? I don't know why I don't have you set up like this. One sec. There we go. So, and we're just gonna nope, I want to see the chat. There we go. Anyhow, Farm Sim would never play that. Kappa. Only Euro Truck, eh, Beavis? Judson, I've been playing Evanston and Coldborough Park Farm. Yeah, that's a good little map there. Coldborough Park Farm. Not my favorite, but it is a nice one. There's one of the bridges they have here, one of the narrow bridges they have in this map. What do you like more, squares or not squares? Squares or rounds? They both have their use. FS is so old school. What's the new school then, Mike? Also, how's it going? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. That's what the corn texture looks. I think they changed the, not this corn texture, or maybe they did. They might have changed that one. But the actual corn texture for the growing texture is pretty lit. What is people with saying that word, lit? Oh my goodness. And hello everyone. Good evening, or good afternoon I guess it would be for you, or good morning, or wherever you are. I personally like squares more, but rounds are more functional in reality. Especially in real life too. Apparently we're synchronizing with somebody, so I don't know who's joining this time around. Guess I could check. Balios is joining, so actually quite a few people on the server today. We got Balios, we got Epic Cowmaster, we have Spud, Louie, Donald, Country Gaming's on there too. There might be one or two other people I'm missing. Are you going to do some forestry? Probably not. I don't do forestry. Does this map have a drivable train? It does. It does have a drivable train. It's up in the northeast corner of the map. Where am I here? I'm way on the south side, but this is what the map looks like. But there is a drivable train. It goes through a tunnel, I believe. Apparently that grass was cut. There are lots of collidable things. Not as good as the map of Stardew Valley. I saw you were playing Stardew Valley there, Beavis. Synchronizing simulator. It's pretty quick right now because we don't have that many. Not much has gone on this map yet, so it's pretty tame in comparison to the Goldcrest Valley. That game was legit. Where are you in Canada? Because I'm in Oklahoma. I am in Ontario, Canada there. Is this map on the mod hub? Yes, it is. That's why we're taking a look at it. It's on the mod hub here. One of the new ones that has not, that wasn't in 15. I want to go this way. There's this one, and there is that slurry or water? Probably water, I guess. There's this one, and there's also a couple other ones that are on the mod hub. Of course, Iain found his tractor. I don't actually, for driving around the map, it's not so bad, but other than that, I don't like this tractor, honestly. I like 17 more. Hello, why no sound? Just because I haven't turned it on yet. I can turn it on. No, never mind, it's not this one. It is on, just really low. But ding, please take a timeout. How many fields do you start with? You start with no fields and very few equipment. Very few pieces of equipment, I should say. So where is the... here it is. So we're actually just passing the train right here. So if I just stop here and then hop out, they actually do have a drivable train. And we'll just go take a quick look at where it is. I don't know where it got off to. But here's the track. As you can see, it goes through a little tunnel there as well, which is pretty neat. For hauling grain, I guess maybe for hauling grain. I don't, it feels underpowered in comparison to what it needs to be for like half the time. So like when you're trying stuff out, this doesn't work as a functional tractor. That's the reason I don't like it. But yeah, you don't start with any fields, but they get, or I think you have like a couple tractors, and you have to buy all the tractors. Or all the things you need, all the fields you want. So here's that tunnel I was talking about that you can go through with the train. It's kind of bizarre because there's like a little tunnel you drive around and then you kind of come out the other side. Have you tried the Aberdeen one yet? No, I've not. But here's the train, the tunnel, like I should say. But we have a bit of equipment just laying around right now. Right now I'm just kind of just showing you guys the map. I don't think I have tab on to the train set up again. No, I guess I don't have it set up at the moment. 1 second here. I'll set that up right now. Let me just tab to the trains on. There we go. And let me just tab to the train. I'll show you what that's like. It's kind of a neat little train setup actually they have here. I haven't done a lot with it. Here it is. But this is what it looks like. This is the actual train, normal stuff here. That tunnel looks pretty cheap for your bad mod. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Not as good as it could look, at least. Crossing that bridge reminds me of Stand By Me. Oh yeah, that's a great movie. Definitely one to watch, right? LOD model, right, Beavis, low quality, unfortunately. But the actual railroad itself's not so bad. But the actual, some of the stuff is a little low quality, but you can't win all the time, I guess. So there's the logging mill or a sawmill, and that's that texture I was talking about for the corn, what it looks like when it's half grown there. And that's the corn fully grown over there. Nice pause screen. I wonder who made that. Yes, thank you again, Mike. Did Saint Nick bring you what you wanted? I guess so. Here's that tunnel that we were going through here. It doesn't look so bad when you're actually in the train, but it looks pretty standard stuff. Hey Jordan, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a long time. Woo. It looks terrible when you're outside the train, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Here's the other side of that tunnel there. You just come out and then you're out and about here again. Well, as you can see, there's lots of different variations on the hills and whatnot, so it's actually pretty good. So, all right, so that's kind of like the map, and I'll show you a little bit around the map when we're doing a little bit of farming. But that's kind of what it looks like. As you can see, it's not flat, which is nice. It's got lots of hills and stuff like that, so you get an idea of what it's like. They have some pretty crazy stuff, pretty crazy hills. There's another train bridge, and I believe that's where we left the tractor, up there somewhere. Maybe not that one. But there you go. That's what it looks like a little bit. Kind of a neat little setup. So anyways, I'm gonna drop down with little bugs. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have too many bugs. It's a nice looking map in general. There's always things that could use a bit more work, but overall it's pretty good actually. So Anyways, like I said, I'm going to drop down into the chat with the other guys and girls there, and I'll be back in a moment. I am recording now, just a little bit of a forewarning. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Yeah, watching the stream.
Alright, so what we're going to do is, where is it here? We actually have a tractor somewhere around here with the, I thought we did at least. Maybe we don't. But we do have a tractor somewhere around here that has...
I like this little wind track. I never did get one on the other map.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, eh?
Yeah, I always like this tractor.
Did you realize? I didn't notice it had all-wheel steering on it. So this is...
Oh, jeez, and there did I. I was wondering why the wheelbase was so wide. That makes sense now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and you can put duals on it too, which is kind of bizarre. So this is what we're going to do a little bit of carting around here, and then we'll be able to check out some of the map.
Sound weird. I almost couldn't talk this week for being down with a throat infection.
Oh, that's always fun. Can you get course by a tip and heap?
That's no good.
Possibly. I don't know. I never tried. So, how do you make a mods folder in FS15? You just...
What are we doing with all this hay?
Bale it.
I don't know. You just...
Honey?
Pony.
Yeah.
I was gonna say probably just better do that.
But you can just create a folder. I've never, I haven't really messed around doing that very much, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that that light pole there is collidable, or the electricity, whatever that thing is.
The only thing that
Power line, pole.
Yeah, we have them like that in the States over here.
Enduro
the only
bike.
thing that's not collidable on this
How to
map
adjust
is
anything?
the
Google
hedges.
Plus or Google Plus. Google it. Pretty much.
Fences are.
But KTM for Red for Life. If you like the Capian, I have to say, ye Jonas. Yeah, it's a. Well, it's a I
Is
got.
the hay going anywhere specific though?
You can take it to the cows. Thanks.
Cow farm.
Okay. It was a Christmas gift actually from my brother-in-law. The mods folder is created by the engine when you install mods. Indeed.
We got a little worried about you there for a minute, boss.
Why is that?
You're usually here an hour or two early.
I was grocery shopping. I bought from the website and it doesn't have a mods folder. Oh, okay. Well, just download something from the mods hub then and try. It should automatically create
that
it.
little bale unloader is like 3 loads, fills this trailer up perfectly.
Oh, does it? Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah. Old holds 24 square barrels, right?
Well, that's true. I guess it would be that perfect amount. So let's take a little look around the map.
This works fine, but it doesn't raise the header up.
Oh, it doesn't, eh? That's a modded header, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay. I'll hop out and let you look at it if you want to see.
No, it's all
I
good.
see no map icons on this map for sell points or cows or nothing.
Yeah, go ahead, Spud. My documents, my games from Sarah mods. Anyone know if you have a multi-fruit cotton or sorghum? I don't think there's anything out like that yet.
Well, I'm at the pigs. Never mind.
But
Near me, I'm on field 17.
But here's an example of the hills that are on
There's
this
actually
map.
no icons on the map.
Hit your escape and call up your map.
So, nice little hills there. So the corn texture looks like.
Filters.
Do you know the name of the king in Sweden? There's a king in Sweden? I didn't even know there was a king in Sweden.
I wonder how those got turned off.
But oh, there's a texture I wanted to show you guys. Check this out. Check out the texture for the corn here.
Got any crashing lately?
Looks pretty good actually.
I haven't played since I saw you guys before. I
Looks
haven't
pretty
been
good.
Feeling good.
10-4. Sickness ain't no joke. Sorry to hear about that.
I need to put things into groups. This is what happens when I don't put things into groups. I end up having that tabbing all over the
Yeah,
place.
there's still some more to do.
And it is a pain.
And I'm running off my generator off the back of the truck. There's no power on my side.
Yes, I would be impressed if I could even find Sweden. That's true. It's true.
You guys with a storm?
I guess a little bit of ice, whatever, you know.
This is the old Kurovitz K700. It's been around forever now.
I think it only takes about a 1/4 inch and some wind, and it'll knock the power lines down.
But this is a neat little
Sir,
tractor.
you're right.
It's crazy. Its fuel injection
So
source
you
kicks.
don't normally get snow over there in Arkansas, Donald.
Just doing my job, derailing the stream. Indeed you are, Beavis. I appreciate the derailment. This little guy, this one has been around for a while. It looks so good with dual tires on it.
So used to tractors having the fenders attached to the front wheel well.
2 words. Vehicle group
This
switcher.
fender
Oh, exactly.
seems weird that the fenders don't move.
Indeed.
When
Indeed,
tracking.
Mike. And I just haven't set them up yet. That's the reason why I haven't done it. But this is what I was looking for over here. But this thing is a beast, though. I really like it. And then this is the IT runner over here that we've been mucking around with. Kurovitz is a USSR tractor. Indeed it is. Wow, does that really not hook up? Oh no, there it goes. I was gonna say. But the IT runner pack is actually pretty maneuverable, surprisingly. That's got the steering tires on it too, which makes it even
I think
better.
I've got everything moved around except maybe.
Yeah, this has been around for a long time. I think this tractor was originally used to haul rockets, if memory serves, which is kind of crazy.
Good job, Lou.
I really don't like the inside of the tractor though.
Ian's in the bad boy.
Where is the exit
What
here?
are we calling the bad boy?
Case under 12 tons of communist awesomeness.
Kurovitz.
Oh, is that thing you're referring to where it when you turn?
I
the
also
wheels
own a
into the middle?
Y250 stroke.
Yes. Articulate.
Oh, yeah, that's the tractor I got stuck. Trying to get out of the
It's been around for a long time. This thing's been. It was actually converted to agricultural use, which is kind of bizarre. The only problem I have with the Kurovitz is, like you said, this first person. Yeah, I really don't like the first person view very much, but the third person just looks awesome.
Couldn't get it unstuck unless I reset it.
Smoke billowing out of the old beast. Way to contribute to the pollution. Yeah. Someone's gotta. I want to get over there where Donald is, but
Thanks, Lou.
look at it. I think that's cool.
Give you a hand too in a minute. Donald, I've just got about one more pass.
But this is a Kurovitz K700. This is from the mod hub as well.
Roger, what are you doing, Liz? I thought you were sick.
Wonder if there's any like good modded versions of this
That's
thing.
what I'm referring to.
That would be kind of interesting, actually.
Okay, I'm harvesting.
But I'm not.
Let's see if we can get across this bridge.
seeing Anything else because
We're
I
good.
just want to break.
Ian, don't worry about the dirt bike talk. Oh. You wouldn't exactly tow a hook lift
I've been
alone
on
with
this
duels.
map, like a few hours
It's true.
before the stream started.
It's true. I want to download Courseplay and other
Lots
mods.
to take in.
Black
Exactly.
smoke. Well, as you can see, when you get it fired up there, you're right though, Beavis. I probably wouldn't be using it this style. All right.
Finally finished.
Let's get around here. Now the cool thing about this is, like, if this is too tall for a combine, one of the neat things you can do with it. One of the neat things you can do with this little thing is just drop it down on the ground, like you'd normally be able to. So for example, like if that's too high for the combine, for example, you can just kind of. Is that gonna continue doing it? No, it's not. It's a shame. You can just set it up down on the ground, which is kind of neat, actually. Yes, please keep the political chat out of chat. But that's what you can do with it, which is kind of cool. And then you can pick up other things too. So, it's kind of neat. It was the IT Runner Pack. It was the DLC in FS15, actually.
Sorry, I nearly cranked India.
Nah, I'm lagging so.
I didn't. I was going down the hill too quick, and I didn't put the brake on time.
But yeah, looks like a pretty good little map though. I like the variations on like the hills and whatnot. It's pretty nice. So I'm out to do another on the pool. Okay. But although it looks like a pretty nice map. German-based map, if memory serves. Beavis, can you confirm that Fichtelberg is a German-based map?
From the main farm, the green one.
I didn't look it up personally, but I believe it's a German-based map.
He's got it.
So everybody else has got it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. Well, it kind of lowers and raises it.
Chasing honey around.
Like I care. All right, let's see.
So what are you feeling?
I would assume Fitchelberg sounds pretty German.
in the
Kappa.
green trailer?
Just thought I'd double check. I know you're the geography expert, so.
I'm trying to fill it up.
Yeah, what with?
Oh, did I leave that up there?
I'm
I
trying
guess
to
I
get a
did.
full load of the bales in the trailer.
But this is the
The sheep
Stark
grass and
sunflower header. Works really well, actually.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for a map
referring to
that
the,
isn't flat. Kind of want extreme hill map. Well, this map actually is pretty hilly. There's quite a few.
Iain's got it.
There's quite a few hills in this map. Like this is a relatively flat field, honestly. But there's quite a few areas that aren't flat at all. Like there's like huge hills on it. So there we go. Finish up this little bits here that Donald missed. Donald was actually running on.
are all the trailers being used?
He was actually on his generator, so it may have run out of fuel or something.
Okay.
Farming on a hillside and farm side map isn't really as fun as it sounds. It's neat, but yeah, I kind of agree with that, Beavis. It's not as, I don't know. It's pretty. It can be pretty crazy, I guess.
Wakey.
But I don't even know how full I am. Probably should pay attention to that. There we go. Particularly when you go gearbox 8, yeah. It can be a lot of work. But I guess I still have the one of the console commands on, so. But there's an example of a hilly field right over there. Like, could you imagine working that with the with the potato harvester? That'd be a little ridiculous. What tractors do you like? I like all sorts of tractors. Tractors that work and look nice. Very true. At least you get to use the crawl gears. Yep, that's very true. If you're using the gearbox mod, you do get to use the crawl gears. You play with the steering wheel? Not today. Normally, yes, but just I was playing a different game that didn't require a steering wheel, and just got back late, so I didn't get a chance to set it up or anything. So just hop right into it. Just gonna grab my tea and try not to spill it on myself. Here we go. I don't know. I haven't messed around with the gearbox mod much. There's been a couple really interesting mods for 17, but nothing too crazy. Black Fox, when you get in a tractor, you put trench rows behind it, steep hill. Yeah, and I guess if you want to do it that way, you could do it that way, and it would be pretty crazy. Yeah, but this modded doesn't lift the header very high, that's for sure. But you can harvest sunflower super fast with it, so. What the heck? The universe is now out of sync. Is he even playing keyboard style? Just... It happens every now and then, Mike. I was playing Transport Fever earlier on today, and I don't need a steering wheel for that. So I just didn't get a chance to hook it up again. What other games do you play outside Farm Sim? Play Farm Sim, Factorio, American Truck Simulator, European Truck Simulator. I've been playing a little bit of Transport Fever lately. Train Simulator. Quite a few. What is it for the tea? Oh, today we're drinking, it's a peppermint juniper berry mix, which is pretty good. There's the last little bit there. Guess this, I'm not sure this was fertilized or not. Didn't even look, honestly. I know. I should be using the, what is it, this function where the, I don't like this at all, but free steering from the drive control mod. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little combination. Let's get the last little bit here. I'm pretty sure everything on this map that is collidable is fairly collidable.
Spot, are you still catering?
So,
Nope, finished.
Stardew Valley, I haven't played that game
Did you
actually,
just
but that
say
one
that one
looks
day?
really good. I know Beavis was playing that.
I know I did 5, 6, and 7.
I haven't picked it up yet, but it's been tempting. I've seen it on sale a few times now, and it's been pretty tempting. But it looks really great. I know Beavis likes it, and I know one of my other good friends, Susan, she really likes it too, so
Iain,
it's been tempting. Yep. What's up, Belios?
do we just have lots of money on this, or are we trying to earn it now?
No, we just have lots of money. Like
Mind
if we want to play this map seriously, I'll just take all the money away and just give ourselves some starting equipment.
mind if I attack the forest a little bit with the scorpion?
Sure, why not?
And the buffalo.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen to play this map.
Here we go. Get a buffalo and then a Ponzi
Yeah,
scorpion.
something different.
Thank you.
2 minutes. That didn't take long. Beavis managed to convince us to buy it. Yep. I don't have internet now. Oh, that's what happened, Donald. I wondered. I wonder what.
Wants to do some logging. Here's a buffalo.
Nope. 1 second. I probably should move that combine out of the way. Oh, there's a whole other section there. Didn't even notice that. Forrester, what's the deal with the lack of videos on your channel? Beavis? Oh, I don't know. That's definitely a question for Beavis.
So, Donald, what field are you on?
Donald has disconnected because he is out of internet at the moment. But I am currently working on field 44.
Do you have a trailer there? Because
Yes.
I was told that you took the trailer that was at the farm that I was going to get.
Oh, did you? I apologize. I didn't know you were going to use that one.
Yeah, I was just waiting I was just finishing seeding field 17, which I've now done.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came back for the trailer, and I think Honey said to me that you had the trailer.
Yes, I had apprehended it. I apologize. If you want to take it back, by all means, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I will, because not Donald, Spud said that there was a couple of legal trailers floating around somewhere, and I can't find them, so I don't know where they are.
There's one on the same field I'm on. No more new YouTube shenanigans.
Now, are they connected to vehicles or what?
Yep. There's one with a semi-truck there. There are better channels.
Okay, I'll just tab to it then.
There are better channels like Twitch for shenanigans. That's what cool people. That's where cool people hang out. I guess so, Mike. I'll take your word for it, buddy. Have you been getting any of the big snow out there, or it just been has been fairly tame out west these days? So let's go take a look at that field real quick right there. I'm just gonna put this into a group real quick here. What's up? Group 5. There we go. Just so I can. Here in Sweden, we have like minus 28 Celsius. Nice. All right. Yep. Hello, TJ. What's up? This is the potato field. But could you imagine doing this field on it with a potato harvester? Like, look at the incline on it. It's pretty crazy. So, like, someone was asking about a hilly fields and whatnot, and there's an example of what it can look like, at least, on a hilly field, if you want to attempt it.
Well, the field I'm on now, it's got canola in it. No, sunflowers actually, and it looks like it's finished anyway.
So, looks pretty good. But that's kind of a hilly map there. Do I still have that? Oh, I do. Okay, but like, if you must know, watch the latest video on the channel. Everything is explained here in detail. End of plug. In Russia, it is minus 32°C. That's not too bad here. It was minus. What was the weather like this morning? It was like minus 15 or something. Minus 15°C, something along that area or that neck of the woods. It's not that cold, really. Yeah, minus 16 with a low of minus 19 Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. I don't know. But that's like a bit more of an aerial view of the map, just to give you an idea. That's a ridiculous hill. Yeah, like that's an example of some of the hills in this map. Like the one behind it up here is even worse. It's got a pretty good little raise to it. Here in Siberia, it's minus 22. Your thermometer is broken. That's my best accent. It's pretty terrible
Well,
though.
the sheep's got grass now. I'll grab him some water.
So no mosquitoes then. Yeah, exactly. No mosquitoes. ROI Gaming, what's up? So that's another example of a hill. In this case, this is a corn hill. Or a corn hill. Well, cornfield. That's on a hill. About 25C. Well, it depends where you live, honey. Depends where you live, right? Oh, I guess I haven't set that up.
Do we only have the one water trailer? As far as I know, yep.
Yeah, for now we only have the one right now. But looks
Killing me, Smalls.
it looks pretty cool, this map, actually. It's nice. Central Russia is minus 32. Siberia is minus 56. Wow. That is pretty cold. I don't think I've ever been in minus 56 weather. Although we do have it up here in Canada sometimes, just not super common. Is there another field close to us? What mods do I have? Quite a few. There's this mod right here, which is a modded trailer, or modded header. We have drive control. We have the Kirovitz K700. We have that IT runner pack back there. My Christmas was fantastic. I had a really good time. Spent time with my wife, and we had a really good time. Didn't do anything too crazy, honestly, but we just kind of enjoyed each other's company, which we don't get to do all that often because we work different schedules very frequently. So, all right, let's pick that up. We have minus 28C and 15 centimeters of snow. Yeah, that's about what we have. We had quite a few. I'm not sure how many centimeters we had in the last little while, but quite a few. Yep, the inside of this thing I'm not too keen on, but the outside looks awesome. So, all right, minus 15 here in Illinois. Nice. All right, so there's the shop right there. And there's the cornfield. That's a wheat field, or soybeans, actually. Wow, I didn't realize this had a tiny little, a tiny horn on it. You think it'd have a big, mighty horn on this thing, but no, not at all. Main farm is over by field 16 there. It's like south of field 17. So we're gonna go ahead and go over here. Oh, I really don't like the inside of this thing. How are you doing today? I'm doing very well, Jonathan. How about yourself? What did you get in Xmas? I got some fishing related stuff, basically. Mostly fishing related stuff, and I bought myself a video game, and that's about it. I bought myself Transport Fever, which I have been enjoying immensely. Would you recommend this map? Yeah, I would say so. It depends on what kind of maps you like, but I would definitely say if you like Hilly with some narrow fields and whatnot, I definitely would say check it out. It's definitely a nice one. It's not an American style map, not by a long shot, but it is nice. Actually, minus 10 here on the west coast. Spoiler alert for the east coast. We have another snowstorm moving in. Should hit tomorrow. I broke Mafia 3. Alright, here's the main farm. I think the tires are not collidable. There we go. Let's change these tires up real quick here. What kind of car do I have? I don't have a car. I take public transport. So let's customize it. Let's put, well, you can only put, I thought you could put, so that's the regular tires on it. And let's put it in red, just for the sake of it. Red and yellow. Oh, that looks bad. It doesn't look bad. Doesn't look good at all in that color. What about blood red? I don't know why it doesn't look good in any other color other than the main color. And it has to be the black rim still. There we go. Because it's Iain drives a Tesla Model X, paid by YouTube money. Yeah. I don't think I would go that far, Beavis. Public transport is my mode of transport. Oh man. Red is legit on the Kiro. Not with yellow rims though. What color red though? Because it didn't look like Alright, let's see. You think red looks good, Beavis? I don't know. It looks alright, but which version of the red? Because most of the reds didn't look very good. Because you have the light red and the dark red. In the middle, what do you think? A lot of Kirvits were red. Oh, were they really? Would have to take a look at the actual shade of red. I think that one was too light. Maybe this one then? That one's not too bad, actually. What do you think of that one in red? I guess they would make sense if they were red. So, anyways, let's go ahead and unload this into the main area. And one of the nice things about this map is the fact that they actually have included all the drop-off points are all flat, which is nice. Too shiny though, yeah. Hey, Wheels, how's it going, buddy? Where is that drop-off point here? I think it's on this side somewhere. Yeah, it's in the back, I think. Whoa, that just got reset there. Mr. Robson, 07 chat, what's going on? It's the gloss. Yeah, it's a little too glossy. If it didn't have as much gloss, it would probably look better, but... Alright, so let's go and drop this off. I think it's around the back here. So I just go around this thing. And, yeah, so there's that drop-off point that I was talking about. That's nice because it's flat as opposed to... all the ones in Goldcrest Valley have like ramps on them, which is a bit bizarre, but... Here we go. And I don't know what's going on here anymore. I don't think, do I even have that on there? There we go. I do like this. This is one of my, out of all like the, I guess all the like the, Russian style or like Eastern European style tractors, this K700 is my favorite by a long shot. There's a couple nice Ursus tractors, but I haven't seen anything that really tickles my fancy. There we go. So this is the bunker right here for the cows. And apparently we already have some straw there. And this is the cow area. And you actually have to go into the cow area back here. And you give them water right here, which is kind of strange. Because I don't know if you'd actually do that in real life. What's your favorite maps in F17 so far? Not many, honestly. I have not found a lot of maps that I'm really keen on, that's for sure. Do I play spin tires? No, I don't own spin tires. The other Dave, pretty good. How about yourself, the other Dave? How's the other Dave doing? But apparently we have the Manitou.
So where is everybody?
I guess was Spud's choice.
W6.
And
16.
this thing actually has.
W6.
If you look carefully,
Grass field.
the rear tires actually turn too.
Okay, that's where everyone is.
Rattlesnake Valley looks good. I haven't tried Rattlesnake Valley yet.
Just me.
I want to try I think it's the Lawson one, the Scotland one. That sounds pretty neat. I have not messed around with it too much. So, I don't know if we even have a... Honey is in W6. Which is way, way down there by the sell point. But that's the cow area right there. And there are many other areas on the map, of course.
So does anyone need any help with anything?
That's that. And then...
Somebody could come to load of bales if they want.
And then here's an example of the hills that they have here. So you look at this other field right here.
Isn't that what Barlios is doing?
I'm not sure.
Isn't Berlioz doing some forestry?
Yeah, I'm playing the forest now.
Oh, okay.
And that's for the sheep. And
Good morning.
Nice.
good morning, sir. We are streaming, FYI.
Yes, sir, I know.
Just thought I'd forewarn you just in case. There we go.
Say it's a little big.
This is the sheep area here. Nothing too crazy, just a standard sheep area. That's the
And it
food,
reminds me, Liz, were you still having issues with
water.
Euro Truck Simulator multiplayer?
There's the point to pick up the wool. I mean, that's it,
No,
really.
not anymore. Not since I oh, they're on the multiplayer.
Do I know
yes.
Daggerwin? I know of him. I don't know him personally,
Yeah,
though.
I was so tempted to delete it, I tell ya.
I found out I had an issue. I hadn't been on it in around 6 months. What happens is, if you haven't been on it in a while, it needs to play catch up. So either you do a crossing or quick travel.
Let's
or
go ahead
like
and
me, I
put a
did
little bit of-
cycle.
Oh
which
wow, it really
it
does
allowed
need
me
that.
to do. And it took it about
Do a quick little
15 minutes to
fertilization here.
catch up.
Is anyone a real farmer? I don't know. Possibly.
All the time, the program kept saying
Oh, that's
it
done.
was it was not
And
responding.
there should be some other things done too here.
That's what it showed up as.
Yeah,
I'm a virtual
yeah,
farmer.
like,
Did you see the Pro Mods
I
release
didn't
for
really
ETS2? I
like-
did see that they released something. Yeah, Wheels. I noticed
but
that.
When because I hadn't up until
I
last
got the email
Saturday,
because I'm on their
Sunday
email list,
morning,
and I haven't checked it out
I
yet though.
hadn't
Have you checked it out, Wheels?
been on multiplayer for over 12 months. And
Oh, that
because
needs to be
I don't
fertilized,
normally
apparently.
go on multiplayer because of all the idiots that usually are usually on it, which keeps me away. And
Live stream.
and I thought, nah, I'm not going on it. You know.
What's the new parts about the
So I
Pro
could
Mods
go
there?
on BP's multiplayer last Sunday morning. I
let's see.
re-downloaded the multiplayer, and
I must say, I must be the only farmer then.
and I was
Possibly.
floating around until
Possibly.
I needed to.
Just giving a little bit of
start
fertilization to this field.
everyone was
And this gives you a bit of a demonstration of what the
meeting
field is kind of like. I'll do it around the perimeter here, and you'll be able to see what it's like.
And I tried, and I had a garage in Rotterdam, so I tried teleporting myself there, and the whole game just froze. And the only way I could unfreeze it was by restarting the computer.
Yeah, I think that's the release of it,
I had
Beavis.
to do that 3 times.
2.15, I think.
Within the space of half an hour.
So here's an example
And I
of some of the
was
hills.
getting so wild with it, I was nearly
Is it
gonna
pretty cool? What do they include, Beavis?
delete the game. And then later on, when I went back into my single player Euro Truck,
Oh wow,
it
this little tractor can barely handle this hill.
it kept crashing only because of the save game, which I then had to delete. I had
2 new
I
cities
had
in
to
Latvia.
delete
Oh,
2
nice. Oh, and support for
files.
France DLC. Man,
Um,
ETS is still so
on my
inclusive.
single
I love it. Like
player, just
they
so
have
I
so many
could
different cities in that game.
get
It's
onto my
crazy, and
single player
countries and
properly.
everything. It makes me a little sad that ATS isn't as diverse yet.
I usually go on with pointed that out to me that if you haven't been on in a while, it tries to play catch up. And it
But
took
that is
about
pretty slick,
15
though.
Minutes. I hadn't been on in 6 months. In the process, all my people earned me $440 some odd million in the process.
But
I didn't even look to see how much money I earned. because
whoever was
I
asking about the
only
hills,
had
that gives you an idea.
like
Iain, do you prefer FS keyboard or steering wheel? Steering wheel for sure. Keyboard's really easy when you're chatting and stuff like that.
I've got 2
Um,
profiles on my
but
single player.
If I'm playing and enjoying, and I'm just kind of doing, As I posted recently in Discord, where I had reached the end of the Russian map, was looking for jobs over 4,000. Long back into Europe. Yeah, man, exactly.
And because I've had them for
Out of all them, I still haven't checked out the what are the newer versions of
a heap of money.
what are the new versions like the Russian mod map like?
Yeah, it was causing me frustration until my friends
Started playing Ark,
just
so that has taken my time.
rushed
Ah,
travel or
yes, that would.
use a portal.
If you haven't played Ark before, it would
Let
take your
it
time
sit.
very easily.
The emptier of the servers.
But it is a great game though.
Just let it sit and do its thing, and it took about 15 minutes, but it actually started responding again, and I had everything all caught up.
But
Yeah, well, I did eventually.
Ark is a
get
great
back
game for that kind
on
of stuff.
the
Lots of
net
random stuff to do in that game.
reading saying it's not
I can't tell if that's
really
fertilized fully or not.
without
Russian map have very
the
ugly
fast
roads.
travel.
Yes, they do.
Um,
Russian map
but
is
because,
awesome.
like,
Bought a
I was
garage
so
there.
far behind
Very east end of the
everybody
map, really
else
cool
on
on a
the
small
stream, I
road access to the canal.
so I
Oh,
had
nice.
to literally drive my truck from Paris, and they were all travelling east, over to Poland, and I had to drive my truck, over to Poland. Like they didn't take jobs coming in my direction, so I could join up with them, and yeah, so. By the time I caught up with them, in time for them to do their last job.
There we go. That's first pass done on that
yeah,
field
so-
there. And I think right now we have set up so
Well,
it's
that's
only
fine,
one
you
stage
can
of
just imagine
fertilization.
how I was
So
feeling.
because we don't have the one stage of fertilization right now,
that could
it's
be
pretty easy
tiring.
to get caught up here on this game. Oh wow.
Frustrating, and
Particularly as I'd already done a live stream with Iain on Iain's server.
What's your favorite part about Ark so far?
Not this server,
Fast
but,
fingers.
on this server. 2 hours prior. So I'd only got
I haven't
like 2
never really got
hours
into
sleep.
it. Yeah, the Russian map does have some ugly roads on it, but I don't know. I think the whole like environment they did really. I don't know. In my opinion, that it seemed like they did a good job on it, but maybe they didn't. I don't know.
So
I'm not
I
from
wasn't
Russia, so I really
very
can't
happy
really judge very
put it that
easily.
way.
Let's go over here and we'll go to their side here. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really judge Russia very easily.
see if I need to add any mods.
Most likely, yes. But yeah, I don't know. Got some good stuff in there.
So, where you want me to unload these bales? At the
The cow farm's fine.
farm.
Yep. Really like the.
just anywhere?
Oh, okay, it's a mod. Okay, playing Ark on a server with a few friends. Yeah, that's supposed to be a lot of fun when you play it on a server. I never got around to playing on a server though. I know Mr. Moose has a server, and I think Honey has a server as well, but I just never got into it. You can only put your time into so many games, and Farm Sim is one of the big games. Yeah, they have a lot of details. Police by the side of the road. Yeah, exactly. Very lived in. Yeah, exactly, Beavis. That's why I really liked about the Russian map. It had those types of features in it that you just don't see in very many other maps. There are some other ones, but I didn't see them as often. What does everyone think is the best mod for FS17 so far? I don't know. I'm always partial to a course play, GPS, vehicle group switcher is another good one as well. The game extension's nice. Lots of other ones too. Let's get the last little bit there. There we go. That's that field done now too. And I don't think there's anything
Bud
else.
AFK.
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, okay, I can see you just standing there.
There's
beside
Belios. So this is Belios doing some forestry here.
your brother.
Can I handle it?
Yeah.
This is what the forestry area looks like.
World.
So Belios is cutting down some trees and picking them up with the.
Hey, you're doing a good job being the farm boss there.
It's doing a little bit of picking up, and then I don't know where he's taking. Belios, where are you taking those? Just to the sawmill, I guess.
I have no idea.
Thought I'd ask.
I'll come give you a hand when I'm done.
Are there any more bales to be picked up?
Oh yeah, there's heaps.
Oh, got a couple solar panels up there.
So whereabouts are you? So I'm looking at the map and I can't see
But
any
I
roads.
don't know, what's your favorite mod so far in FS17?
W6 has some, and I'm in W5 at the moment.
Could do this way, I guess. There we go. Fertilizing the sugar beets here, because every sugar beet field needs to be fertilized. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of mods out there that are really nice mods, but it just depends on what your particular fancy is. So far I haven't seen any like really nice tractors that have really like, you know, taken my fancy quite a bit, but most of them have just been like some script-based mods for the time being. Nothing else. Favorite map for FS17 is our GCV in winter mode. Yeah, that does look pretty good, I have to admit, Mike. That was the screenshot. The screenshots he sent me a while back looked pretty slick. Favorite mod? Firewatch pickup. Yeah, actually, that pickup is pretty awesome looking, I have to admit, Beavis. I don't know if you're working on that or other people have been working on it, but it looks really good. Iain, I'm doing well. How about yourself? All right.
Actually, since we're experimenting, Iain, you want to place one of those heating plants at our farm, and maybe grab the which chipper is it? The Gens BA725D chipper, and I'll chip the stuff right into the heating plant and see if the money's different, like it is with silage bales compared to selling points.
Yeah. You mean the placeable heating plant, right? Okay.
Yeah, the placeable heating plant and that big chipper that we had on the server with the big conveyor belt on it. And then I can drop them right off the Buffalo into that chipper and chip them right into the heating plant.
Do you have any preference for where the chipper heating plant should be?
I don't know, wherever there's some room.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
You can stick it in the field if we're just testing.
I'll put it close to where you are right now, because I can put it close to the forestry area.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some green near the chickens.
Oops, what am I doing?
I don't know if there's any room there.
Let's put it right over here. Put it to the entrance to that area, and then I'll grab the. You want the chipper, eh? Forestry, and he was asking about the gens. There you go. Chipper's there.
Alright, thanks. Just a curiosity.
Yeah, sure. Is it true that you're
with unlimited money? You might as well test stuff out, right?
Yeah, might as well have some fun with it. It actually makes sense, as he has a very good way of describing details in his videos.
What field is W6 near? Because I can't see it anywhere.
There we go.
It's like written on the ground. If you look at the map, you can see W6 kind of near 27 and 24.
Yeah.
Like I can see where Honey is.
Yeah, if you look south of Honey near the river, it says W5 on the ground, written in small white letters.
Yeah, but he wants me to go to W6.
Well, W6 is just across the river from there.
All right, so
Okay.
oh, that's a big, huge ditch there. Look at that. That's not obvious at all. Let's grab that, and then we'll grab the Homer. And then we'll grab this, the Terra Feralis, just because we can. And let's just, I'd have to tab to it because I have no idea where it is now. Nope. Here we are. Let's put this in group 2. Let's grab the header. I love how maneuverable this thing is. It's awesome. F500. How's it going? There we go. Let's harvest those sugar beets close to our farm there. And this machine's kind of funny to use. Where am I going here? Is that the right direction? Yes. We'll just go straight across here then. Well, thanks very much, Fingers. I try. Fent boy, what's going on, buddy? There's actually quite a few people. I've actually seen a couple people on I think it's Instagram with Fent tattoos, which is a bit bizarre. I don't know why it's all folded like that. Continue on our way down here, and what we'll do is we'll harvest those sugar beets that are there. And I don't know if they I think they have a sugar beet plant. I would expect they do somewhere on the farm, or on the map I should say, just to give you an idea. And the sugar beets are on the other side, I think. Let's see here. I think they're over there somewhere. Funny to use, just can't handle the awesome. It is pretty awesome, I have to admit that. You're right, Beavis. Alright. Wait for this to unfold. And I think that's unfolded. Yeah, it's unfolded. There we go. It's a little bit too much awesome for me. This is one of the cooler, actually out of all, I think this is I like this way better than the potato harvester. I just find this is a much better scenario for it. Funny to use. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a headland on this field right here. Give ourselves a little bit of, thanks Beavis. Give ourselves a little bit of room to maneuver this big machine here, and then from there I think we'll be able to might as well use the Terra Feralis just because we can. There we go. Oh, Beavis, the commentary is always great. So we'll get this done here. It's a little tiny field, nothing too crazy. But when it comes to sugar beets, nothing's really a small field. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't wonder how they actually justify using these types of big machines in real life, because they're like, I guess you have to have a lot of fields. I don't know. Like, they're really expensive, and well, at least let's say in Ontario, I can't see people using this. I don't think the sugar beet harvester. This one's a Terra DOS. I think I was just saying we could use the Terra Feralis, the other machine, the Terra or Felis. I don't know why I keep calling it Feralis then. I think Feralis was a place in World of Warcraft, if memory serves. That's why it keeps coming to mind first, I guess. I don't know why I call it that, Beavis. Yeah, I'm Ontario. The great province of Ontario. Alright, so that is our first headland. I'm going to try and maneuver here a little bit. See if I can't get this little bit around here. And, yep, there we go. Looks like somebody drove in.
What the heck is that? The sugar beet pickup?
Oh, the shop, yeah.
I gotta see how this thing unfolds.
Oh, it's a monstrosity. Those machines are used by contractors. They run all season. Oh, okay, that's why. That makes more sense. Because in Ontario, I wouldn't expect people to use these. Hey, you missed some losing money there, Mr. Farmer. I'll pick it up when I swing a rack around. Hey, Joseph, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday afternoon. That's the only way they can be profitable. Yeah, exactly.
This thing looks awesome.
That's what I would expect. There's no other way you can make it profitable.
Did we ever get one on our other map?
Not yet, no.
Just for the fun value.
That would make, yeah, that makes sense. That's why I figured, but I can't imagine like trying to like if you were a farmer, like it just wouldn't make
Please
sense.
don't steal my tractor, Cowmaster. I'm here to pick up the wood chipper.
No single farmer would ever own such a, no, exactly. Spud would be rolling around about now. Yeah.
Oh, that's not the chipper I meant, Ian.
No, it's not.
The big one with the conveyor belt on the back. Because I can just park it right in front of that heating plant.
Oh, not the one with the arm. Okay.
Yeah, the wood's already been picked up by an arm, so now I can just unload it with the arm right into the big chipper.
Oh, you meant the other one we had. Okay, there you go then.
Thank you.
All right, so let's finish up this field. We'll try and mess around with the
Yeah, 'cause the
Terra
buffalo
fellas.
already loads them up, so I figured I could unload with the buffalo right into the chipper.
You think that'd be able to work?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good with the arm.
No single farmer would own such a machine himself. Yeah, even one of these, or even with
Question is
the other one.
getting that chipper in the right place so it dumps into the cell point.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out. You could always get out one of the small conveyor belts and hook it up too, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mm,
'Cause we had that working with the cell point, but I don't know if that'll work with the...
yeah, I'm not sure either. It might not. It's possible. I'm back. What did I miss? Not too much. Just we're synchronizing right now. I don't even know who's joining. It's Rel. William, what's going on? How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying a lovely Saturday afternoon. Looks like Donald wasn't able to make it back on the server. Looks like his power's still down, or his internet.
Yes,
Ford
sir.
7000, man. What's going
Yeah,
on,
we're
buddy?
just kind of playing. We're not gonna keep it like this.
Well, we can kind of adjust. If
Well,
we-
I mean, with all the equipment.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can still adjust that. That's pretty easy.
Wouldn't you have to restart though, because you already bought all the fields?
Unfortunately, yeah. That would be the one downside. The fields, you can't get rid of all the fields.
Can you just restart the map, or have we been playing it that long?
Oh, no. I put it on like last night, basically, so. The only annoying part would be the bales and stuff like that.
It's
Uh,
okay. I'm droid and Bass.
Alright, you got a good start with bales then.
Oh, Cowmaster, you gotta get out of that, please. I can't drive fast while there's somebody in it.
Why can someone be in this place?
It's because you can move it ever so slightly, and you gotta turn the machine on so you can sit in it, which is unfortunate. But when somebody jumps into it, the speed limit goes down to 5 kilometers. Oh, I just found an invisible wall.
Nice. Did you run into it too?
Yep. Right next to the parking spots at the main farm. I was gonna drive through the parking spots, and I ran flat into a wall.
No, I want to stop unloading. There we go. Nothing too much. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue harvesting here. And what I'll do is I think there might be enough space now for... maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it works out, actually. I'm not sure. It might be okay. It might not be okay. I don't know. Tyson, I'm doing well. How about yourself, man? I'm doing well. Enjoying a lovely Saturday afternoon. Went for a walk this morning. Did some groceries. Planned out what we're going to eat for the day, which is always fantastic. Hamburgers for dinner. Love hamburgers. There we go. Good thing that we don't have the keyboard steering mod on here, too. Not bad, just cold. Why, what's the temperature over there, Tyson? Can't be that cold. Well, it's not that bad here at least, but it might be. Who knows? All right, so after we get this little pass here, perhaps the word close server on the screen video may be an indication. Perhaps. Use the GPS mod? I could easily do that. Are my non-straight lines bugging you, Hada? Try to make some space in the ends here, actually. Now look at Mr. Robson. He's so cool. Architect, how's it going, buddy? 12 degrees Fahrenheit? Well, that's not that cold. Cold enough, but not super, super cold. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's hire a worker here, and let's grab this guy right here. Take this back to the main farm. At my house.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Is this the right direction? Yeah, okay. The wall behind you looks bare now. I'm doing well, man. It's been a long time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying, I guess I was going to say summer there for some reason, but it's definitely not summer. Hope you enjoyed your Christmas and New Year's. So, where am I from? I'm from Ontario, Canada. That's where I'm from. And, yep, that's all. That's the only place I've ever lived, so I'm good. Mr. R needs to make you something to hang there. Or Mrs. R. Ah, yes. Yes, she does. Or mount a fish. Ooh, that would be good. I'm Irish. Nice. Alright, so we're going to give this a go, just for the fun of it, because we can. Alright, so let's get over here. And unfold this monster.
Getting the chipper is no problem. The question is the chipper feeding into the money?
Let's see. We need to swing it around the other way. And I totally forget what
Did you get money?
I'd have to check the finances, honestly. I got Sunburt the other day. Wow, really? Jeez. Sunburt, I definitely...
Hard to tell. We still have 43.5 million.
Well, I guess you have to look at see if it's somebody have to watch it while they throw one in.
Yeah, I can check the finance screen. Alright, let's go ahead.
Should come up under harvest.
It should be under sold wood chips, shouldn't it?
Maybe it does. Let me check.
Oh, that's neat. Look at that. I forgot how cool that was.
Awesome machine that, man.
It's not used very often, but it's fun to use.
Harvest income $1,102.
There goes another log.
I'm hungry because only purpose. Dum dum dum. All right, let's go ahead and fill up the machine over here. With the Kirovitz K700. What? It's part of the in-game machines. It's Terra Fellis.
It's throwing it into the machine. Is the money going up?
Yeah.
Harvest income is going up marginally.
Yep.
$100 every couple seconds.
Almost 2,000 now.
There we go.
That's going right into the placeable.
24.91.
I wonder if I can set this up. Probably.
91.
So that was just
It
one
just picks up
log.
sugar beets, basically. Let's see here.
So one log gave us like how much?
Almost 2,000. I agree.
Damn.
Let's go for that. Let's see if we can get that to work properly. Let's see here. Lift up the header there. Give that Kirovitz a chance to catch up there. I've really been up a whole 10 minutes and I'm hungry. We want maybe 9. I'm just guessing here. Let's see if I can get it to the right side. Oh, that's probably fine actually. As long as it's, let's see if I can get it to work properly here. I think it's stuck there. If I had to guess. Oh yeah, it's definitely stuck. No. I thought it'd be fine, but apparently not. I'm surprised that's not, doesn't work as well as I thought it was going to. Oh, wow, that's depressing. There we go. Get over the little ridge there and then... Wow, really? That's what's happening. Okay. Put the differential locks on. Is that gonna make it? Yeah, there we go. That's bizarre. Alright, let's see if we can do that once again here. So that should be the appropriate amount of... And you're just gonna get stuck there again, aren't you? Can I extend this out? I can't remember. We kind of can. Well, he seems to be doing all right that time. It probably can work eventually, but what I'm trying to do basically is to explain what I'm trying to do here is I have it set up with the follow me mod. I was just curious to see whether or not I could set it up so the curvets can follow along. And that's what I'm kind of curious about. Oh, there you go. Epic Cow Master picked it up. Gonna go back a little bit more, Nick. Thanks to the course play tutorials. Oh, no problem. That's why I made them. Trying to help people out. There we go. That's what this is what the machine's made for, which is crazy when you think about it. It's made for picking up sugar beets off the ground. Doesn't work as fast as I thought it would though. But change control group pipe. There we go. But you've never used it before? Yeah, well there you go. That's how it's used. It's used to pick up sugar beets off the ground. And put it into a trailer. Usually you'd use a semi-truck, not a smaller trailer like this, but I'm just messing around with it, so. Oh, I'm actually moving too fast for this. Which is kind of funny, actually. I didn't think I would be, but apparently I'm moving just a little bit too fast. A little bit too fast. Is Courseplay mod out already instead of the beta? No, it's still the beta right now. For the time being, it's still the beta. There we go. Let's get the rest of that there. It's kind of slow. I thought it would be quicker to pick it up, but it's actually kind of slow. It's like I have to basically have to sit here and wait for it to pick up. And it looks like there's like there's a box around it too. Wonder how fast I can move forward. Let's guess it's 1 kilometer. Because that seems to be, well, maybe 2. Yep, 2 seems to be all right. What do you think, Nick? More work than it's worth? All right. Oh, the sugar beet picker upper machine, the Terrafellis. All right, there we go. Pick up these sugar beets off the ground here. I'm surprised there's no capacity on this thing at all. It's a bit strange.
That's a good map to try it out on.
More work than it's worth. Yeah, it seems to. It fits in the map, so. It's an interesting machine. More work than it's worth. Apparently people are saying it's more work than it's worth.
I think it's pretty cool.
It might be easy with a
think it-
non-articulated vehicle too, though.
Yeah. I think it would be better if you had a big pile too.
Oh yeah, most likely. But it's fun to watch. Could have been almost down with one person and a tandlehander, probably. As long as Epic Cowmaster can stay beside me, it's not so bad, but it's weird when you have to maneuver a little bit. There we go. It's funny the way it works, because it'll have to pick up like everything around the area too. And you can back up over it too, which is kind of funny. That's as high as it goes. Okay. All right. Back to harvesting. It's kind of neat. Anyone else having problems with courseplay? It keeps getting loading and trying to use it. No, I haven't had any problems yet. There we go. But yeah, this is a little bit faster. It works better if the heap was higher instead of long. Yeah, probably you're right. I honestly haven't messed around with it that much. There we go.
There's a harvester out in 44.
There we go. And what I'll do is this, because this is bugging me. There we go. You're full. There we go. Finish up this a little bit. Ian, I love the videos. Keep them coming. Thanks very much, Zach. Much appreciated. I have seen one working in real life. Yeah, that must be pretty cool to see in real life. I imagine it's pretty epic. I tried to use the Chrome wind rower yesterday, and it froze my game and changed my bank account. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's not cool. You're still down? I thought you'd be back up and running already, Donald, but that's not cool, man. All right, let's.
Want to come try my little setup out, Ian?
Sure, I'll have a look. Let me just finish up this pass here. Finish up that last little bit there.
See how, if you think it's worth the effort on this one, because I mean, I don't mind doing it, but if I'm the only, I'm sure I'm not the only person that can do it. It's just how fast you can do it.
Yeah, it's always a question of how fast you can do it. It's a question of, like, you know, maneuvering and all that jazz.
The big thing with the claw is it takes a long time to get fast with the claw.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll come give you a hand.
I just wanted somebody else to try it and see what they thought, because I think it's kind of fun, but it is a lot more challenging on the server though, because the logs float around because of the sinking issue.
All right, let's give this a go.
The jaws float around, so it makes it kind of weird.
See if we can actually do what Balios is talking about here.
Well,
Ready?
17 and 18 is ready to be seeded.
Do you have a joystick, Ian, like an Xbox
Nope.
joystick?
No, I'm using a keyboard and mouse.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard.
I'm gonna head to bed, guys. It's nearly, yeah, it's 3:30.
All right, let's have a good night, eh?
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Thanks, Ian, and the rest of you. You
Good
enjoy
night.
enjoy the rest of your stream.
Always.
So you do not own an Xbox controller?
No.
Oh, darn. 'Cause that's how I do it. It makes it really easy.
Doing something like that probably does.
Yeah, Xbox joypad is the best for the claw.
Let's see.
Oh, and controller.
There we go. And that goes straight into the chipper.
Unfortunately, you push it in front of that. What? I'll show you what I've been doing with it.
This is Balios doing. I'm using the John's controller and I love it. Oh, excellent. Thanks for replies, guys. It wouldn't work on the C game. So this is Balios doing it in comparison to me. Just to show you what it's supposed to look like in comparison to what I made it look like there. But he's using an Xbox controller just to put it in perspective. And I'm using a keyboard and mouse in this context, so that might have been part of the reason why I found it a bit more difficult, but I don't know. They have made the beast mode. Oh, did they make it? Oh, that's good to know then. I know that was one of the big ones of FS15 for chipping, at least. It was really good. Oh, there you go. That's what Balos is doing. Just putting it like that, and then it goes straight into the cell. Jake, how's it going, buddy?
Sorry if I took out your face there.
It's all good. It's just a flesh wound.
So that's how I find it easier is to actually push it in.
Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess.
Anybody else want to see if they think it's worth using this, or?
Maybe. It'd probably be easy.
Only one person can do it. It's not worth having this set up.
Yeah. The most unrealistic.
Well, something you can't do it. It's, I mean, like making it worth the effort.
Yeah, it'd just be time consuming if I did it.
Because I mean,
Thank you.
I had 4 logs stuck in there at once. On one of them, when there was more logs in the back. So I mean, I can do it pretty fast.
All right, so this is a little bit too.
Tony's got 2. Oh, never mind.
What's going on here? Why is this having such a hard time
It's
with
been a
this?
while since I've done this.
I find with this, it's.
I think it's just a
when
little
you're
bit
doing
too
this,
heavy.
It's good to pick it up like
Look
on
at
the
that.
first quarter, because then you can just stuff it right in.
That's
And you're
bizarre.
actually force feeding the chipper. It goes faster than it should, and it just takes the whole log.
How many people have used? I have not tried the CSZ, the new one at least, but it's the same as the old one. It's not no different basically. All right, let's. Oh, that's a nice little grill actually. Didn't think that grill was very good initially,
There's the
but it looks better
one
now.
thing about the FAMSIM steering wheel and everything that I actually like.
There we go. Perfect. I have Tom. Going for bail, folks. Yeah, I haven't used it much, honestly. Where would be the appropriate place to put this? I guess back in the main farm somewhere. Just drop it on the ground, Nick. I'll pick it up in a bit. I don't know if you can store. You might be able to store that. Did that tractor have an accident? I don't think so. Does it look like it had an accident? Oops. Front looks like dented. It may be. I don't know. I don't notice as much. But you're probably right. This is why I like the Kirovits, because you can run into things. It doesn't make a difference. Just not sure what the new things in the pack. Oh, I'm not, the new things? I don't know about the new things, but... Here we go. It's a JD Beavis. Need I say more? Nope. Probably not. Probably pretty good there. There we go. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. I don't know if you can just store sugar beets in here like normal. I don't think so, but we'll give it a go.
How are you making out there, Oni?
You would sell it off directly. Sugar beets aren't stored.
I'm having a good go at it.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a scale. What am I doing? We're gonna drive through it regardless, because it's a straight place.
The
All
Jibber
right.
might have some dents too.
Straight to drive through. All right, where can we go? Where are we? If we go west to Fichtelberg BG, maybe, or maybe Mary's Farm on the northwest side there.
I'm gonna see if this smaller gens will lock onto the cell point, chip into it or not.
There we go. This is just an 8R. Nothing too crazy.
I'm see you guys later.
All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us, eh?
So,
Later.
All right. So let's take this to the sell point. See how it goes. Farm BS, you can store sugar beets in a heap for a few months in real life. Yeah, you could store them. We just would have so many of them. That would be the problem. If you're, it depends what you're doing with the sugar beets too. Like if you sell them to somewhere to make, I don't know. I guess sugar. I don't know. It just depends on the
do
what.
we need to move this?
Going for one place or another.
What if I steal that one log from you?
Oh, that's the Fitchberg place there.
Sure, leave it up in a grappling hook.
That's the field we were working on before. And if we turn left here, we can check out the, I think this is the BGA up here. If I had to
I
guess.
think it's broken. It's still putting wood chips in.
Oh, when you force feed it, it builds up a capacity inside of the machine, and it takes a little while to empty.
There we go. That's the
Yeah,
BGA.
broken.
Like when
Oops.
I stuffed 4 logs in there at once, it took a long time to empty out.
So this is the BGA.
No, I shot 3 in it once.
What is that screen there? Fermenting place. What's the rate look like on this little load here?
It's not exactly aiming towards it, is it?
34.
No, I don't think this one's gonna do it.
A lot of you do is work for
Should I
change.
tap
Oh, that's
into
kind
it
of
with the
different.
trailer?
That is a big BGA
Yep,
there, and
I
that
was
one's
just
there.
testing stuff out.
It's bizarre. Different setup, and that's for sure. There's a sell point right there, or the, I don't know, the actual fermenter itself. Mom's making pancakes and sausages.
I thought you used to have to get
Nice.
inside of this chipper to use it.
All right, so we're gonna go left here. I'm gonna head to that northwest corner there. Take a look around.
Yeah, you used to.
This is another potato field that's on an incline there. John Deere's having a little bit of trouble on the hill apparently. There we go. This is back up here. The Kirovits couldn't handle it.
Oh yeah, it can't be hooked up to anything.
Siri, locate the sugar beet selling point.
This chipper here used to have to be hooked up because it's PTO powered.
That would be funny if that actually worked. Mike, navigate to the
Well,
nearest
there
sugar
you
beet
go.
selling point, and
No,
then just navigate to
I'm
it.
in the other one.
Really? Do I have to go back that way to go up there? Apparently. And I can't just drive straight up the hill there because it's just not going to work that way. All right, all right. It's a JD. It's always trouble. Depends who you talk to. Some people would disagree. All right, so we're going to head back here and head in the right direction now. Tasty sausages. Yeah. Breakfast sausages are fantastic.
I don't know how to use this thing anymore.
All right, so we need to go on that road there.
I would have a clue.
Just gonna cut through the bushes here, and then go up here. Go in the back half of the BGA there. I don't like sausages. Links, got to be patties. Really? I don't mind patties if they're done well. At least most of the ones I've had haven't been very good though. I've had some good, really good sausages though. There we go. All right, let's see if we can't sell this up at this sell point up here. I don't know if the John Deere's gonna make it up here though. Jeez, it's having a heck of a time on that little tiny hill. It's kind of a random sell point though. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Well, it's getting there, slowly and steadily. Apparently on the road it's going slow, but on the... Yeah, that's strange. Apparently I guess we have more grip that's not on the road. Random spot here. Be good for a windmill or wind turbine.
How long do we want the logs?
My dad's a
6
sales
meters
manager
fits
for a pretty big
perfectly
and
on
well-known
the
pork producer around here.
Sweet.
Oh yeah? Okay, that's cool then. Couple sausages and eat. So that's a little bit of a view of the farm, so to speak, or the whole map itself. And here's Mary's farm way up here. Come some flatter, not too flat I suppose. Frying pan standing by. Alright, so here's one of the sell points. This is where I guess you sell your cattle and buy cattle out, I suppose. And this is probably not a sugar beet selling point, but we're going to find out here in a second. Let's go take a look at it anyways, just to see what the map's like, to give you an idea. It's a nice
How
map
do you
though.
make it cut?
Oh, looks like I can take it. There we go. Sell some sugar beets. But which John Deere mod is this? It is John Deere 8R. Do y'all like mild spicy? I like hot Italian sausages.
Hey, you wanna let it go?
Or spicy sausages.
Yeah, I'm having a look at the I forgot how to use it.
There we go. We'll take a swing. We'll swing around and go keep heading in this direction so you can see. But if you're looking for out Iain's channel, I think he did a video in recent on this one. Not I don't think so on this one. No. What is that? Well, you actually have to. That's interesting. They actually make you back up onto the loading platform, which is kind of neat. Instead, because usually what happens is you just kind of drive right beside the loading pattern, but here you actually drive up to the loading. I didn't know you could do that. No way. When was that a possibility? Huh. I have to remember that now. All right. I forget what this one even came from now. This is one that someone suggested here.
That's right, I can't work out how to use it.
JDs are green, so they match the hedge they are broken down next to. I've never heard that one before. Oh, that's funny. Luke, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're enjoying a lovely Saturday
Yeah, this
afternoon.
one doesn't go into the sell point, I don't think.
Broken.
People are telling me the Beast chipper is on FS17 now. If you know that one.
Yes.
All right. Whoa. This is coming down the other side there.
Somebody's busy. You want to bring a truck and trailer down to 30 by the shop? I'm doing the corn, harvesting corn.
Sure, I can do that. Or am I swinging by? I might be close to that.
Yeah, this one doesn't work.
It's been recycled most of the time, Mike. I would have to agree.
Yeah, you just have to use the activation key that you use when you're in
That's a pretty good view.
stuff, and you should be able to cut the trees down. You gotta turn it on first, though. Press B.
Field 30. Where the heck are we?
And you're not really lined up.
Oh, way over there. Kind of the opposite direction.
You gotta jiggle it around sometimes. It sometimes doesn't want to cut. The best thing to do is have the information panel open, and when you see cut come up, that's when you know you're in the right spot.
You don't subscribe to JD Hype, Mike? What? No, it's totally understandable. Most of the tractors that do come out that are John Deere's aren't fantastically
Yeah,
well
just came out before.
built.
You're kind of close. You might need to back up a bit.
You do subscribe to the MB Hype, though. Yes, you do, Beavis. There are some actually really nice ones, too.
Give it a bit of a oh, okay, pull up to it.
Apparently that was a bit too much of a sharp turn.
Just slowly inch up to it until you see cut. Because you're lined up pretty good.
Alright, so we need to find field 30, down where Louis is. Let's go over there. M-Trap rules JD any day. The fire APM baler is the most useful baler.
Thing up and down.
Oh,
Sometimes
goodness.
it's the height. It's kind of finicky.
Alright, let's go down and we'll head down this direction. We'll see this side
There you
of
go.
the map.
Maybe it used to be this bad.
It's because we're on the line. It's has a harder time.
Around here you choose City or Kubota because they're only dealerships at least 100 mile radius. Yeah, that's usually what it boils down to sometimes. It's just how close you are to the location. So if you have the dealer closer to you or further away from you, so. There we go. Let's unload Louis here. There we go.
I was worried about that.
Yeah, I just thought about that. I'm like, oh, that might be a little too... Okay, good. Whew. I drive an Ursus before a JD. I used to drive an MB track when I first started driving a tractor. Yeah, they're actually not... I don't know.
You guys using that crazy sugar beet machine?
We were.
From what I saw in the video, it was better if you dumped the pile in a line than to try and just pick it up straight off the ground.
Yeah, well, we tried it in a line to see what it was like. I think with this game, I think it probably works better if it's in a pile.
Oh, it'll just fill the trailer up?
Yep.
See, that's pretty cool. I mean, technically, if you did a lot of sugar beet farming, you could just dump a great big pile on the ground and then do the picking up later.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we have a major problem with sugar beet storage.
I don't know what you're talking about. I used to have a tractor, but when I took an arrow to the knee. Oh gosh, arrow to the knee, that's old school, man.
Limitless space on the ground. Instead of in train stations and trains.
Norm, what's up, buddy? The only green tractor I like are Fendt. Yeah, Fendt's are nice tractors too. How you doing today, Norm? Enjoying a lovely Saturday afternoon or morning, I hope. Fendt is good. Like some people say, like they're the Mercedes-Benz of.
What's this turn on, turn off loading vehicle stuff that's got going on?
I don't know. I didn't mess with it. Oh, bridge. Even the mirrors work on this one. Oh, how about that? All right. Is that going to fit through? Whew, just barely. Nope. I got stuck a little bit. Hello, chat. If you drive a John Deere, you need to be a mechanic with a good endurance. Probably, yeah. A New Holland.
It'd be easier to load that with something other than this.
Where I work, we have a white Valtra.
Telehandler with a grapple on it.
Yeah, that's why I was seeing how you guys felt about doing it with the buffalo, because personally I can do it quite easily with the buffalo. But that's why I was stress
Mercedes-Benz,
testing,
try the Bentley of
because
tractors. What's a Vulture?
I
Alright,
have a,
here's
I
some
have
more
an
fields.
Xbox joypad, so it makes it a lot easier.
Let's give you an idea.
Yeah, I'm like Ian, a keyboard and mouse.
It's too herky-jerky that way.
But that's what it kind of looks like. Lots of variety. What's this over here? Just a random building.
To fiddle with the optical resolution on my mouse to get it fine-tuned, and
Oh.
then when I go to use it on something else, I have to retune it.
Oh, the random storage area.
You know, this thing is just as horrendously slow as a regular conveyor belt.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice little storage building. Randomly there. Check it out. And then there's over here, which I guess is another storage building.
Let's see what we got.
That could be like a sugar beet storage area, actually.
Which I find kind of surprising considering the size of the pickup mouth on it.
Direct selling. Oh. That's random. You can kind of sell your vehicles there too. So it seems. Get in a Challenger. We have a Challenger. Haven't used it much, mind you. This is a random little area. I'm not sure why, but it's a, well, why we have it, but it's a random little area. What's this? Guess it's more storage, if I had to guess. It's different. There's a diner up here. Don't know how many diners there are in this neck of the woods. Wow, that's a... I'm surprised I was able to make that turn. Yep. More sugar beets. Lots of sugar beets on this map, pre-planted, which is kind of cool. Or potatoes. Those are potatoes. Got some artwork there. Nice diner. Cupcake or muffin place. This is the little city, I guess. One of the sell points. One of the downfalls of sell points with overhangs like that, awnings, what will happen is if you have a tip style trail like that one right there, what will happen is you end up hitting that, which isn't cool. Alright, what's that? Oh, this is one of these ones. I haven't seen this in a while. And you have to put those up.
Actually, you could probably measure.
Cat makes Challenger tractor
Cutting up
and
the
make
length,
Challenger
you could
combines.
probably load it right onto it as you're cutting them to the length.
It's not a bad
You
idea.
can,
actually.
but you can, but it's hard.
I could cut them to 1 meter.
There's some random bales there apparently.
I'm doing this in cave too.
Alright, not too bad. Lots of little nice little areas here. Not too bad at all. There's a fuel facility, or a gas station. Fuel facility, gas station. I don't know why I went for fuel facility first, but I guess it works. That's not cool. What is that all about?
Yeah, this works well.
Just going up to the W5 over here.
Just cut them at 1 meter and just drop them straight on the conveyor.
Not too bad. Some more hay bales there on the side. Can someone tell me what's a tractor? A tractor is a tractor. I see someone has converted the class Lexion combines. Yeah, there's a convert of that. I don't know how good it is. I haven't really checked it out. How do you add money with dev control? Trying to make a test save. Oh, I'm on the server. It's a bit different, but if you have, I believe you have to have the cheat mod on for it to work properly. Not bad. Little random area there. Just cruising around the map, checking out some of the random fields. There's another field there. There's where the train goes right there. Yeah, it's a nice looking map, eh, Norm? Looks pretty good. Has a nice little overview of everything around there. Yep, exactly. That's what you would do. It's got a little bit of everything. Some square fields, some big fields, some small fields. A little bit of everything on the map, that's for sure. But with the steering wheel, it might be a bit nicer, just because the way the roads are. But it's doable with a keyboard and mouse, but definitely feels like I'm running into things a lot. But that's just me, though. There you go. Does anyone want to see anything specific on the map? Have you seen the big bag mod? Yep, I have seen that one. I haven't used it much, but I've seen it. Lots of curbs, yeah, exactly. Not too many straight areas, not too many like straight runways, so to speak. Here's the the sheep once again. What's that? That must be the Forestry area, or I'm not sure if this is a weather station. I guess is that what it was supposed to be? Maybe, I don't know. Kind of looks like it's like a.
What are you doing with his followers, bud?
Let's see here.
Well, I'm gonna take them and take them to the cow area.
Oh, just hopped into the tractor. I was like, okay, following Spud.
I guess this is a dam at the top. Oh yeah, I guess that's what it is. I guess they're getting water from something up here, a spring perhaps. That's kind of curious actually. Here's the sun. Oh, he's even got stairs down here. Look at this. Walk down the stairs. I guess no one really walks down the stairs very often, but you can totally do it. And here's the sawmill area here. There's the sawmill area, and looks like that is the sell point for logs right up here. Yes, there it is. Right by the sawmill there. I guess it might be worth it. So if you look, maybe. I don't know. I wish it were. This were like closer to the other area. It's neat how you can do this though. And then I think it's this. For those people who've never used that before. Could you keep the small map open? Oh, yep, sure. But that is over here by field 11. That's the wood sell point right there, or at least part of it. That's kind of far away though. I guess it's not that far. It just seems really far away from the main map. And there's the Challenger. Someone was asking about that. I haven't driven this thing much with my keyboard and mouse actually. On this map it might be nice. All the maneuvering around. Maybe. I believe we got this that was harvested anything. Yes, this was. Just needs to be seeded, if I had to guess. Do we have a seeder? I think we do somewhere. Let's check over here. Let's go. I thought we did. Maybe we don't. There's the chickens. Oh, there it is. Didn't even notice it there. The big blue seeder won't attach to the Challenger. There we go. The nice thing about this is a direct seeder, which is always nice. So in case if you miss anything from cultivating, you can totally just actually I probably should fill this up first. There we go. Actually, you seem to be driving much better with the keyboard and mouse. That's entirely possible. That's entirely possible, Mike. Here we go. Sugar beet harvester is just in the field there. You got to make sure, you know, you got to make sure it's still there, Beavis. All right, now let's get some fertilizer in this and do a couple headlands on that field there. And Cat Challenger and Class Lexion are all the same. Yep, in Ontario we have Cat Lexion, Cat Lexion. Goodness, what are they called? Combines. There we go. Sheesh. There we go. It's kind of neat, actually. I've actually sat in a 780, Class Lexion 780, which is kind of cool. It was a very nice combine. Pretty big. Much bigger than you would expect. Alright, so let's grab this. And get set up here. I guess we'll go for canola. Oh, this has already been seeded, it looks like. Here I am seeding some that's already been seeded. Whoops. Didn't even realize. All right, let's just leave that here for the time being then. And then we'll grab the truck. Go help Louie out here for a second here. And I think he's probably full, if I had to guess. Maybe he's not, I don't know.
Yeah, too heavy for me to manipulate.
Hopefully they'll go in.
I was gonna grab it. I was just offloading the harvester for the soybeans.
There we go. Is that close enough? There. There. Jeez. In the UK, the Class Lexion and Cat Challenger used to be the same, and then they changed the cat. Okay. My dog used to chase people on the bike a lot. I see. Alright. Yeah, I just figured I'd come and swing the truck around by you, Louie.
Appreciate it.
There we go. It's the MAN truck with the agro tires, I think they call it. Like tires like this. I think they're called agricultural tires. I don't know if you can actually select. I don't think you can select the tires on this, unfortunately. No.
I'll get no chainsaw.
What's that?
Got no chainsaw.
Oh, chainsaw.
You're almost done this field, eh, Louie?
Yes, sir.
Just hang out here for a couple minutes then. Mary's farm up in the northwest corner is like so far away. You don't realize until you start driving up there. You're like, oh my goodness.
It must be a 4 times map, I think.
I think it's just the way you have to get up there, because you have to like kind of, you know, snake around everything.
Hey, Rel or Honey, somebody jump on the buffalo and use the arm to push those in. That'll get it working.
Alright. I'm kind of the guy that loves farming at the age of 11. Yes, I'm 11. It's all good, man.
Ta-da!
Alright.
Good morning.
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 Alright. Let's finish this field up here. I find that cat challengers spin on top and they get wet in real life anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I've never driven any cats. Cat challengers or any Lexions for that matter, but I have tested, I've looked at a few inside. I've actually been in the cat challenge, I think it was the MT600 or something like that. I was in it at one of the farm shows a couple years ago. It was pretty neat to check out. It's always fun to look at tractors. Whoa. Don't worry about it, Louie, just finish up.
4.
This is the shop right here. Over by field 30. And
I think field 46 just north of here has got corn as well.
I'm just gonna run up there and take a look real quick then. Yeah, it looks like it does.
Roger.
Nice.
I'm gonna head off, guys.
Alright, man, have a good one, eh?
Later.
Alright, see ya. I'll probably ban the chat, still the video.
Alright, there's the field 46. Yeah, 46 is in corn as well. This is 29 here. They write better everything down, and then Texas has tracks. Yeah, I guess it depends on the situation, I suppose. Iain, any farm shows this time around you? Not right now. Usually the farm show around me is not until March. That's when they usually start popping up. At least in my neck of the woods. There are some around. There's usually some in June. I think there's a couple in May as well. Maybe, but they're outdoor farm shows around that time though. Sweet. Let's do a little bit of a headland around this little area here. Joseph's got a little bit of maneuvering. And we'll show you the pig area real quick here. Because we've not seen the pig area yet. I don't think all the fields were fertilized, honestly, to begin with. They may have been, but... What's that? What is that? Okay, there's a pigs. That's kind of interesting. Fertilizer, I guess. Yeah, pig area is kind of neat, actually. That's different. Got a barn back in here. That's pretty cool. Some potatoes back there. That's pretty neat, actually. That is pretty neat indeed. Alright, let's head over to field 46 here.
Oh, if Pete got out before he could finish cutting that rail, I'll never pick it up again.
Iain, have you checked the BGA silos? Yep. Get a look at those already.
Limit yourself and stuff it in there with the buffalo.
As a video as well? Yep. Yeah, it will be eventually.
Oh, no, we don't even have chainsaws. You're just going to stuff it in there with the buffalo.
Oh, there's a chainsaw. Can you guys really? Never seen them like that. Yep, everything's a bit different. Everything's a little bit different, depending on what you're looking for, really, so. Let's go up here to the other cornfield. And get prepared for there. All right, folks, that's a little bit of a look around the map. That'll be it for me today. I hope you enjoy this little look at Fichtelberg, which is a German-based map. My name's Iain Robson. If you enjoy, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more live streams. We live stream every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I hope to see you next week at the same time. My name's Iain Robson once again. Catch you guys later.